This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Once again, very good morning and thanks for joining. And thanks, Venkatesh, and thanks, Ravi, for your great feedback. Okay. Uh, I hope you are learning something new has been your experience. And just I wanted to add one more point. So no need to wait. Every day after 5 o'clock, okay, 5 to 6 o'clock, you can go to our YouTube channel. Okay. So I already created a playlist called Batch 38. Okay, so by default, the video will be uploaded in batch 38. You can go and watch it. Okay, till today, all are the free videos we will make as a public. Most probably from Monday onwards, we'll make as a private. We will take all your email address. Later, we'll grant the permissions so that you will get the notification to your email address. Okay, hope that makes sense, right? So no need to wait, sir. After 5 o'clock, you can go and watch. After 2 to 3 o'clock only, you can go and watch. Will maximum will try to upload. In case if you miss, then you can go and watch after 5 o'clock. The video will be available here. Yeah, all the recordings will be available here. No need to wait, sir. Okay, now we are just making as a public. Anyone can watch. Okay, no need any restriction. You can go and watch in case a number of times. So after a couple of one or two sessions, we'll make everything as a private. Okay, only you people can have the access to go and watch anytime. Okay, clear questions?
Batch 38, right?
Yeah, batch 38.
It's not yet created, right? The
No,
folder
it's already
name.
created playlist.
Okay.
MSDBA Azure SQL batch 38.
MSDB Azure SQL batch.
38. You can go and search Azure SQL Champ. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go and search as Azure SQL Champ. So you will get our YouTube channel. Just go to here, go to playlist. So there will be batch 38 playlist. By default, you will get all the sessions here. Now these are the previous batches like batch 37, batch 36, batch 35, batch 34. Along with you will also get the L1 sessions. But still we are making some more. Okay.
Okay.
And along with we'll also upload sometimes whenever we get a chance, we'll try to upload the free sessions. And whenever we upload the free sessions, we'll post in the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to add. Now, sir. Uh, so sorry. Yesterday we just started about what is database. Whenever we create a database, what will happen in the backend? Two files will be created. One is MDF file, one is LDF file. If you want, you can create additional NDF files. Okay. Next, how the data is storing in that files is in the form of pages. Each what is the page architecture? Each page size is 8 KB. And also we discuss about what is the page architecture, page header, page footer along with the data rows. And page header will contains the page level information, object ID, slots, so next page, previous page, allocation space, and free space. All this stuff will be available in the page header level. Footer is nothing but row offset where your rows are entering from the footer, and actually your data is fitting in the data rows. And we discuss about the extents. So in SQL we have two types of extents. So uniform extent and mixed extent. Uniform extent is nothing but if 8 pages contains a single object data uniform extent. If 8 pages contains different object data, then we'll call it as a mixed extent. The size of is 64 kilobytes because each page size is 8 KB, sir. 8 into 8, 64. Okay, and we discuss about different types of pages. What is the actual page is data page where you are going to store the data. So remaining GAM, SGAM. GAM is nothing but extent allocation information will contains in the GAM page. Every campaign size is 4 GB. It contains 64,000 extends information. SGAM contains extends free space information. How much free space is available in that extent? Okay, that information will be handled by the SGAM. And the PFS page will track each database free space. By default, every page is tracking, but along with the PFS page is also tracking on every database how much free space is available. DCM page will discuss in the differential backup. When we are discussing next week, we will cover backups, recovery models, restores. When we are discussing backup, we'll discuss the differential backup. And bulk change map will discuss in the recovery model bulk log. IAM page will discuss in the index page, so that you will become stronger, sir. I don't want you to confuse now, because these are very important concepts. Okay, a boot page, every data page, one boot page will be available. That boot page is going to track the metadata related to the your database. When is your last checkpoint, when is your last check db, boot check db. Okay, uh, all this information is going to track by the boot page. And the text and image page is nothing but when you are trying to load the images or text document, LOB, large object data, sir. Okay, such kind of information will be stored in the text and image pages. So that's what we discussed yesterday. Yep, correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
any
sir.
any any questions, sir? Okay, I think I feel no. Okay, yeah. Now, sir, today we are going to start discussing four main concepts. Okay, almost five main concepts. In time being, we'll discuss the asset properties. Otherwise, I will discuss in Monday. We'll discuss on Monday. Very, very important concept. You can stop me anytime in case you are not understanding. Don't sit idle. Okay. Now, the first, let me discuss, sir. The first page I am going to discuss is dirty page. Before we go here, sir. Okay. Before we go here, let me talk to. I just drawn one image to understand easily. Okay, everyone to understand easily. I just drawn one image, sir. Okay, now see, sir. So this is the user. Sir, we already discussed about the select statement, right? So when you are performing select statement, so how the data will get? First, it will go to the command parser. It will check the syntax error. It will bind the tree. It will go to the optimizer. Optimizer will prepare the plan. Then it will go to the executor. Executor sends request to the access method. Being it is a select statement, it will go to the data cache. If data is available, it will get the data to the user. It will send. If not, it will get the data to the MDF file. It will get the data from MDF file, and it will send data to the user. That's what, right, we discussed for select statement. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
So this is for modifying the data, sir. Modify data. So for example, if you are performing insert, if you are performing update, if you are performing delete, how SQL Server will work internally? Correct? You are modifying something, sir. You are changing something. Either it can be insert or update or delete or some create. So how internally SQL Server will perform? That's what, right? Very important. Select we discussed. That is very simple logic, sir. There is nothing beyond that one. But when we go for insert, update, delete, we should know lot many things. What is happening internally? Correct. So up to access point, everything is same, sir. Okay. So when you are performing insert or update or delete or select whatever, sir, first it will go to the command parser. Then it will parse, it will bind, it will go to the execution plan. It will prepare the execution plan. Then it will go to the executor. Executor sends request to the access method. Being it is a non-select statement, now the procedure will start. Up to here, the same procedure, sir. Okay, everyone. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, now, sir. Sir, once assume, sir, you are performing insert, you are performing update. Okay, if you are performing delete, okay, so delete, sir. First it will comes into the data cache. Usually every transaction, sir, it will comes into the buffer only. So first it came to the data cache. So currently any pages are available in the data cache, sir?
No.
No. Then what it will do? So it will go to the MDF file or NDF file. It will get the pages to the data cache. Agree? Not agree? Currently nothing is available in the data cache, sir. Currently nothing is available in the data cache. ఇప్పుడు data cache లో ఎలాంటి ఏం లేదు సార్. బికాస్ I just started SQL now. నేను ఇప్పుడే SQL స్టార్ట్ చేశాను సార్. So nothing is in the data cache. Now what it need to do? It will get the pages from the MDF file or NDF file to the data cache, and it will place in the buffer, sir. What it will do? It will get the pages and it will place the pages over the. Let me change the colors. So what it will do for this insert operation, for that operation, it will get the pages from the MDF file or NDF file and it will place one copy in the buffer. Okay? Not okay?
Okay.
Yes. Now, sir. Now, sir. Sir, it just place the pages in the buffer, but it not started inserting the data. It's not started updating the data. So these pages technically you should call it as a clean page. These pages you technically call it as a clean page. The page which is not yet modified in the buffer, we will technically call it as a clean page, sir. So, sir, just it copied to the data cache, sir. It not yet perform anything. So to perform insert, update, a lot many other things need to do done, sir. It need to get the schedulers, it need to get the memory, it need to get the CPU, all that stuff we are going to discuss later, sir. No need to worry. As of now, to perform this insert or update, it needs the pages, but currently nothing is available in the data cache. So what it will do, it will get the pages from the MDF file and it will place the pages in the data cache. Okay, and these pages will technically call it as a clean page because the page which is not yet modified, sir, not yet started. So once it start inserting the data, once it start loading the update, once it start inserting the data, now this page technically will call it as a dirty page. Automatically it will convert, sir. The page which is modified in the buffer but not yet moved to the MDF file, those pages will call it as a dirty page. A simple logic here. When a first at first time when it copied, these pages we are calling as a clean page because our insert, our update not yet modified. Sir, ఫస్ట్ మనం ఇన్సర్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడు డేటా క్యాష్ లో ఉందా లేదని చెక్ చేసుకుంటుంది సార్. లేకుంటే ఎండిఎఫ్ నుంచి ఒక కాపీని ప్లేస్ చేసుకుంటుంది ఆ పేజెస్ ని. ఆ పేజెస్ లో ఇంకా మోడిఫై అవ్వలేదు సార్. అవ్వకపోవడం వల్ల ఈ పేజెస్ ని మనము క్లీన్ పేజ్ అంటాం. ఓకే, క్లీన్ పేజెస్ అంటాం. వన్స్ ఇట్ స్టార్ట్ inserting or updating, okay, then these pages only convert into the dirty pages. Got it? I hope everyone clear, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
So that's what I
Yes,
wanted to
sir.
show you in the picture wise, sir. Okay, so once you start inserting, once you start updating, once you start deleting, then these pages technically you should call it as a dirty pages. That's what I mentioned in the PPT as well, sir. Okay, see, first SQL Server tries to locate the page in the buffer. Okay, Ashi, if it does not find the page, SQL Server get that pages from the disk into the buffer. అదే కదా సార్ మీకు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసింది. First it will try to see in the buffer if any pages are available, it will try to perform. Currently there are no pages. It will get the pages from the disk, and these pages known as the clean page because it doesn't contains any changes. Agree? Not agree? Same thing, whatever we got in the main concept, I explain same thing in the simple terms. Yes? No?
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
What is clean page? Very, very important logics are these are all. Okay? Now, sir. Now, so once you start modifying the data, see, sir, SQL Server acquires a lock on the page level, row level, and perform the updates on the. Sir, forget about these locks. We'll discuss in the advanced level, sir. Forget about this lock and latches. All this concept will comes into the advanced level, sir. Directly it won't update, sir. It will make a lock because when you are performing some changes in the page, no one should access the same page, sir, because you are only not one person who is using a Flipkart, who is using Amazon, who is using SBI, who is using ICICI Bank, right, sir? N number of users can access the pages. N number of users can access, right? So already you are accessing this page and you are performing some changes, sir. Changes. When you are performing changes, no other users should access this page again, sir, because you already accessing and you are performing some modifications. Okay, so for that purpose, SQL Server is telling it will acquire a lock. It will place a lock. Okay, you are not reading, sir. You are making changes into the page. So SQL Server will place a lock on that page. All this concept we'll discuss in the advanced level, sir. No worries. Just to make a note, before it start modifying the data, it will place a lock on object. Then it will start inserting or updating or deleting the page. Not page, sir. Deleting the records. Deleting the records. Okay, once it perform the changes, now this page only will call it as a dirty page. Now these pages only will call it as a dirty page, sir. Yeah, question, sir. You can see, sir, there is one DMV, dynamic management view. Okay, again you will get this dynamic management view concept in the advanced level only. There is one DMV, sir, sys.dm underscore os underscore buffer underscore descriptors. Using this DMV, you can get the how many dirty pages are available, how many clean pages are available in the buffer. The buffer, sir. You can see, sir. You can go and watch. Okay. So, for example, okay. So currently nothing, sir. There are no dirty pages. There are no clean pages. There are nothing, sir. Nothing is available because I just now I started the server. So I can do one thing, sir. Let me verify any table is available. Just hold on, sir. Let me verify. Okay, no table. Let me do one thing, sir. Okay, create a table, employee, uh, employee ID, integer, comma, e-name. Next week we will discuss a little bit about development, sir. You will get all these points. Varchar, okay, 20. Go. I'm just creating a table, sir. Oh, sorry. One more process. Okay. Let me create a table, sir. I just created one table, sir. Okay, done. Now you can go and verify, sir. Okay. Let me try to insert into EMP values 1 comma KMS. Okay, go. I'm executing this as a some time. Okay, let me execute, sir. Now you can go and watch. Come on here. See, sir, are you able to see the dirty pages? Yes, maybe I need to validate that script. What happened that script? Okay. Okay, let me double check, sir, why this script is not working. Later we'll check, sir. As of now, let me run this one. So now you got it right, sir. So see, your 30 pages is keep on increasing. Now 339, 403, okay, 416, 429, 435, okay, 445, 457, 467, because still the insert is performing, sir. Online people, are you there? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So when you start modifying the data, when you just start modifying the data only, your clean page will automatically convert into the dirty page, sir. Dirty page. Okay, and you can go and verify whether the table is created or not. Yes, sir, table is created. And let me perform select statement, select star from EMP. I am reading the data, sir. Okay, okay. How much, how many records it tried to till performed, sir? 2,63,998 records till now you got it, sir. Okay, so 2,96,137 rows till now you got it. So it is trying to insert up to 10 billion records, sir. Not billion. Oh my God, it's a trillion something. It is performing, sir. Okay, let it be, no problem. Now it's keep on increasing the 30 pages, sir. Okay, now you may ask one question, sir. Okay, I am performing this insert. Meanwhile, I am also reading the data. Basically, it should not happen, sir, actually. But this is a um, implicit conversion, implicit transaction, sir. This is an implicit transaction. Means when you are performing normal insert statement, sir, try to understand. When you are performing normal insert, automatically it will commit, sir. అంటే మీరు నార్మల్ గా ఇన్సర్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఆటోమేటిక్ గా ఇది కమిట్ అవుతుంది. మీరేమి మాన్యువల్ గా కమిట్ చేయాల్సినంత అవసరం లేదు, సార్. కమిట్, you no need any manual commit, sir. Automatically it will commit. When you write the same select statement with begin begin tran, okay, and you run the same select statement, this is explicit commit. You need to manually commit, sir. Let me stop here. Okay, let me stop, sir. Again, let go and perform the same insert statement. Again, it is performing, sir. Now you can go and verify. Okay, let me go and verify. Select star from EMP. Now you can go and run, sir. How come it is running? Wait, sir. DBC. Wait, hold on, sir. When you are performing user, so all these commands we'll discuss later, sir. No need to worry. Okay. See, sir. It's keep on running. Are you able to see, sir? Okay. See, that's what, sir. When you are writing normal, traditional, normal, this is a normal statement, sir. But same statement if you are writing in a programmatic, begin ran, end ran. Okay. So what I need to do means, let me stop. Let me keep enter. Okay. So when you let me stop, let me perform, sir. Now see, sir. Now it is keep on running, and your dirty pages also keep on increasing, sir. Almost it's like a 2771 dirty pages are available till now. So forget about all this stuff, sir. We'll discuss later. Okay. I hope you understand, right? When you are performing insert or update or delete, you will see the dirty pages in the buffer. Agree, not agree? Yes, no? Online people, are you there? No, yes.
Yes, sir. Can you tell me, repeat, sir? Not understanding.
Okay. Okay. Again, sir. Try to understand. Very simple logic, sir. So when you are performing insert, okay, when you just start modifying the data in the buffer, sir, data in the buffer like 1 kms, 2 kms, 3 kms, 4 kms, 5 kms, 6 kms, 7 kms, 8 kms. So when you start modifying the data in the buffer, when you just start modifying the data in the buffer, these pages only you will call it as a dirty pages. Before modifying, we'll call it as a clean page. Once you start modifying it, this page will call it as a dirty page. So to perform this insert, you need CPU, you need memory, you need pages, you need to buffer, lot many things, sir. That all we are not discussing. Just simply I'm explaining what is dirty page, what is clean page. Beyond I am not discussing, sir. We'll discuss in advanced level. Okay, to perform anything, you require lot many resources, right? You need CPU, you need memory, you need pages, you need buffer, you need log cache. All this stuff you need, sir. But forget about all, we'll discuss later. What is our main agenda today? So when you're performing these operations, first it need pages in the buffer. There is no pages. It will get the pages from the MDF to data cache. So first time when it copied, it pages will call it as a clean page because it not yet started modifying. ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇది కాపీ చేసినప్పుడు ఈ పేజెస్ ని క్లీన్ పేజ్ అంటాం సార్, ఎందుకంటే ఇంకా మోడిఫికేషన్ స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు. ఎప్పుడైతే ఇది మోడిఫికేషన్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తుందో దెన్ విల్ కాల్ ఇట్ ఎస్ ఎ డర్టీ పేజ్ బికాస్ ద పేజ్ ఈస్ మోడిఫైడ్ బట్ నాట్ ఎట్ మూవ్ టు ద MDF ఫైల్. క్లియర్?
Clear, sir.
Online people, are you there? Yes, no? Now, sir, who will move this data to the MDF file, sir? How this data will move to the MDF file? That is our main agenda today. Okay, first you came to know, okay, what is the clean page, what is the dirty page, how to see the dirty page and clean page with the help of dm underscore db underscore dm underscore voice underscore buffer underscore descriptors. With the help of this dmv, you can go and watch how many dirty pages are available, how many clean pages are available. Okay, but now how this data will move to the MDF file? Who is moving in the backend, sir? In the backend, there is a process called checkpoint. There is a process called checkpoint. Checkpoint will move the data from RAM to disk. This is the internal processor, and even you can go and watch when you run. So let me stop it. I don't want. Okay, let me stop it, sir. I just stopped. You can go and verify, sir. Okay, almost 497 data pages are available. Okay, on which database, sir? Adventure Work 2017. If I go and run checkpoint, if I go and run checkpoint on this database, sir, it is taking some time. Done, sir. You can go and verify where it is. Arey yaar. You can go and verify, sir. Now there is no dirty pages. Is there any dirty pages on Adventure Work 2017? Is there any dirty pages, sir? Just know it is 4097 dirty pages are available. Once I just ran the checkpoint on that database, automatically all the dirty pages are disappeared. Agree, not agree? Sir, ఇక్కడేం మ్యాజిక్ లేదు సార్. ఓకే, వెరీ సింపుల్ లాజిక్స్ ఇవన్నీ మీకు డెఫినెట్లీగా అర్థం అవ్వాలి. ఇక్కడేం మ్యాజిక్ ఏం జరగట్లేదు. జస్ట్ ఏంటంటే మీరు ఒక ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ పెర్ఫామ్ చేసే ముందు పేజెస్ ఉన్నాయా లేదా అని చెక్ చేసుకుంటుంది. పేజెస్ లేకపోతే కాపీ చేసుకుంటుంది. ఆ పేజ్ కాపీ చేసుకునే పేజ్ని క్లీన్ పేజ్ అంటాము. వన్స్ ఇట్ మాడిఫైడ్ ఆ పేజెస్ ని డర్టీ పేజ్ అంటాం సార్. దట్స్ ఇట్. అది మెయిన్ కాన్సెప్ట్. దట్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ కాన్సెప్ట్. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఈ డర్టీ పేజెస్ అన్ని ఎండిఎఫ్ ఫైల్ కి ఎప్పుడు మూవ్ అవుతాయి సార్ అంటే దేర్ ఈస్ ఏ కాన్సెప్ట్ కాల్ చెక్ పాయింట్. This checkpoint will move all the dirty pages into the disk. This is the main process which is running in the backend, sir. I manually triggered. ఇక్కడ నేను మాన్యువల్ గా రన్ చేశాను. బట్ దట్ in real world, no sir, we never run manual checkpoint. Mostly we never run until unless there is a need. మనకు need ఉంటేనే రన్ చేస్తాం సార్, లేకపోతే రన్ చేయము. So what you will do, okay, in real world, when you go and verify, okay, there is a process, sir. See, lazy-writer is a process. That is what we are going to discuss today. Lazy-writer is a process. Log writer, your log writer is one of the process. Okay, scroll down. Checkpoint. Are you able to see the checkpoint, sir? So checkpoint is a internal process. Okay, lazy writer is a internal process. Log writer is a internal process. Okay, log writer, lazy writer, checkpoint, lock monitor, these are all internal process, sir, which just keep on running in the backend. You no need to worry. So this process will take care the so and so responsibility which are assigned to them, sir. ఆ ప్రాసెస్ కి ఏ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ అయితే అసైన్ చేసామో ఆ ప్రాసెస్ అవి టేక్ కేర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి సార్. యూ నో నీడ్ టు వరీ. ఎస్, నో?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ సార్ ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ ఆస్కింగ్ యూ, ఓపెన్ ద మౌత్. మీరేం ప్లాస్టర్ వేసుకోలే కదా, మౌత్కి ఏమైనా ప్లాస్టర్ వేసారా? జస్ట్ రైజ్ యువర్ వాయిస్ సార్, అదర్వైజ్ it's very difficult even to get me more depth, right? Whether you are understanding, not understanding. If you are not understanding this one, it's very difficult, sir, to become more strong in SQL. I hope the experienced people can understand my pain. Why I'm highlighting all these points? These are very important concepts. If you're sitting idle, that doesn't make any sense. If you're not understanding, just unmute and ask, hey Subbu, can you please repeat once again what exactly this is doing? Okay, it will help you a lot in the meeting, sir. That I will promise you, it will help you a lot in the meetings. Because whenever you are taking KTs, మీరు కేటీ తీసుకునేటప్పుడు కానీ whenever you are taking the transitions, అంటే ఇంకొకరు దగ్గర నుంచి మీకు వస్తున్నాయి అప్లికేషన్స్, you should raise so many questions. You don't know, sir, but something you need to open that mouth, whether it is a silly question or whether it is important question. That is the one of the biggest drawback in South Indian peoples. We never open the mouth because of shy. అదేదో సిగ్గు అంటారు కదా, that is what. Okay, it's very challenging, sir. When you got opportunity in the companies, you will feel so difficulty, I will promise you, sir. Okay, because we came from the starting base. Okay, so that is one of the reason I'm requesting everyone, open the mouth, no worries. No one will teach these concepts in depth. Okay, that's it, sir. I'm not sure why you are so silent every time. Okay, yeah, now sir, so I hope you got it right, sir. How these dirty pages are moving to the MDF file, sir? Who is taking care of this responsibility? Checkpoint and also lazy writer, sir. But lazy writer we'll discuss after some time, sir. Let's focus on the checkpoint. Okay, lazy writer checkpoint will take it the responsibility to write the data from buffer to disk. Got it, everyone? Who is taking care, sir? Your checkpoint or lazy writer. So this is the best article, sir. Sir, anyone take responsibility to send this links to your WhatsApp group? Okay, copy this one and send to the WhatsApp group, sir. Yeah, see, sir, writing the pages. Okay, sir, this document again, everyone I'm telling, sir, in the day one, sir, whenever you are reading Microsoft block, this block can same for all SQL servers, all the SQL servers, Azure SQL database, Azure MI, Azure Synonyms, Azure Analytics Platform System. Means if you are reading this document, you are good on every platform. You are good at all the platforms, sir. Okay, so this is the mechanism we are using for all these platforms. So whenever you start reading a document, so this is the first thing you need to see, sir. Okay, and this is the next thing. When this document has been updated, last month 19th only, sir. Okay, so these these two things are very, very important, sir. If you're whatever you are reading, sir, reading the pages. See, reading the pages. When you start reading, that's what we discussed, right? When you just start reading the pages, okay? All the SQL servers, not for Azure SQL database, not for Azure MI, okay, not for Azure Synonyms. This document only for SQL servers. What we are discussing here, right? That's what. When you go for cloud, different approach. So when you just start reading the articles, sir, this is what you need to main focus. Okay. So here they explain same things or whatever I explained. Okay. Whenever you just start modifying the data, first it will verify any pages are available in the cache. If not, it will get the pages to the buffer and it start modifying the data. Once it's done, it will go to the first it will go to the MDF log file. Later, finally, it will go to the data file, sir. See, modifying is the recorded into the transaction log and 30 pages are writing to the disk. There is no concept called 30 page in log file. There is no concept called 30 page in data files. Sir, 30 pages are only in cache. Don't get confused, sir. ఆ 30 పేజ్ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ మీకు ఓన్లీ క్యాష్లోనే ఉంటుంది. No, all the modifications will move into the data file. All the log records, sorry, there is a logic, sir. What I told you, right? Whatever the changes you are performing, those changes will go to the transaction manager. Okay, from the transaction, there is a log cache will be available, sir. From that log cache, your log flush. There is a concept called log writer. See, sir, where is log writer? This log writer thread. Again, I'm repeating, sir. This logger writer thread is taking responsibility to write the changes whatever you made into the log file, sir, to harden log harden. Why, sir? Why it is moving to the log means there is a concept called wall. There is a concept called wall. Write ahead logging. Write ahead logging, sir. Wall is nothing but write ahead logging. See, sir. Sir, I am not confusing you. I am explaining everything, sir. Okay, see, write ahead logging. Once we make the changes to the clean page in the buffer cache, it generates the log records. Contains the details of the modification. Okay, log record, sir. Means this is a log record only, sir. This is a log record. 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 These log records, okay, it will start writing into the LDF file. See, SQL Server writes the log records to the disk into the transaction log before the associated dirty page is flushed into the data file. మీ డర్టీ పేజ్ డేటా ఫైల్ కి పోక ముందు మీ లాగ్ రికార్డ్స్ అన్ని ఎల్డిఎఫ్ లోకి రాస్తుంది టు సేవ్ ఫర్ సైడ్. వై? టు సాటిస్ఫై వాల్. దర్ ఈస్ ఎ కాన్సెప్ట్ కాల్ వాల్, sir. To satisfy wall, whatever the changes you are performing, all the changes will move into the log file before those changes will written into the MDF file. Got you? No? Yes?
Yes, sir. So the page modified in the buffer will move it to log file before flushing
Yeah.
into the disk, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
This whole process will do by checkpoint, right?
Yes, sir.
So what about log
No,
writer?
no. Log writer is doing his job, sir. Forget about checkpoint. Will move. Check. We'll discuss about checkpoint, sir. Who is moving you to the LDF, sir? Your log writer, correct? Who is moving your log records into the LDF, sir? Log writer. Till now, everyone clear? Forget about checkpoint. We'll discuss checkpoint.
So from buffer to log LDF file, log writer will flush, right?
Flusher. To what?
Okay.
Sir, when we are
To-
discussing asset property, there is a concept called durability. To satisfy durability means
Okay.
in on sudden basis, sir. Sir, nature can do anything. Human can do anything, correct? We cannot predict, right, sir? అది నేచర్ ఏదైనా చేస్తుంది, హ్యూమన్ కూడా ఏదైనా చేయొచ్చు సార్ సడన్ గా. ఓకే, ఆన్ సడన్ బేస్ ఇఫ్ సంథింగ్ హ్యాపెన్, నో వరీస్, ఐఎమ్ హ్యావింగ్ ఏ కాపీ ఇన్ ద లాగ్ ఫైల్. అగ్రీ? నాట్ అగ్రీ?
Agree.
Everyone, sir. Everyone,
I
I'm
want
having copy.
to,
Sorry.
yeah, one clarification.
Yes, yes.
Log writing is writing the logs, right? So then what about data?
That's
Who
what.
is writing?
That's what. No, log writer is taking responsibility to make log records into the LDF, ma'am. Up to here, everyone clear? We'll go for 30 pages. We'll go for checkpoint in a while. Up to here, clear? Who is moving
Yes.
your log records to the LDF file, sir? Your
Log
log
writer.
writer. That's what I shown you, sir. Okay, I just wanted to show you everything pinpoint. So log writer thread is an internal process. You can't kill, ma'am. You can't stop. These are internal process. First 50 are internal process. You can't touch. No one can touch, sir. Up to 50, no one can touch. These are internal process. So once you start inserting or updating or deleting, that log records parallelly it will move to the LDF file. I will show you, not now. Okay, when we are discussing advanced level, I will show you practically how data looks like in LDF file. Okay, very difficult now to understand. I hope experienced people can understand, because I need to see the people who are starting career as well. Okay, so I will show you, sir, how to read the LDF file as well with the live demo. No worries on that part. Now
Yes.
understand the concept.
Yeah.
Yep.
Small doubt, Sai. Hello.
Yes.
So
Yes.
log writer will move the log records from this data cache to LDF file, right?
No, data cache 2, there is a concept called log cache. It will place a log record in the log cache. From log cache, it will move into the LDF, sir.
So at a time first we'll take the log record from data cache to and move to log cache, then log cache to LDF, right?
Yes, sir. Actually, in data cache itself, we will call it as a 30 pages. In log cache, you should call it as a log records. Don't call it as a 30 page, sir. Log records. This is a record. This is one record. This is one record. This is the records. It is not storing any data, sir. Your log cache. Your log cache is just storing the log record information. That is nothing but this one, sir. That's little bit confused, sir. First time. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
no confusion. This
yeah.
this log writer will move the dirty page to log cache. That is called as transaction log record from log cache to LDF file. Log writer will move, right?
No, both log writer is taking sir responsibility. No, 30 pages never moved in the log. So 30 pages is different concept. Log writer is a log records. Sir, both are same only.
Yeah,
I told you yesterday. I told you one image, right? Hope everyone remember. Sir, when you start modifying the data, when you just start modifying the data, when you just start modifying the data, see, it is hardened into the log file. The data is still in the data cache only, sir, but parallelly it is hardening. Why? Data is not yet moved to the MDF file. Your data in the data cache only. Parallelly it is hardening, sir, because to maintain
well,
the durability. To maintain the durability. That's what highlight point, sir. To maintain the durability means on sudden, if anything happened to the buffer, no problem. I'm having data in the LDF file in the form of log records. If everyone understand in English, I will explain in Telugu, sir.
yeah, understand.
Okay, let me explain in Telugu, sir. Okay, let me, sir. ఓకే సార్, మీరు ఒక ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్. ఇది ఏమవుతుందంటే ఫస్ట్ మీకు బఫర్కి వస్తుంది. ఎక్కడికి వస్తుంది? డేటా క్యాష్కి వస్తుంది సార్. ఓకే, సో డేటా క్యాష్లో ఏం చేస్తుంది? ఒకవేళ పేజెస్ ఉంటే ఇట్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ రైటింగ్, అంటే అది రాస్తుంది సార్. ఒకవేళ పేజెస్ లేకపోతే ఇది ఎండిఎఫ్ నుంచి ఒక కాపీ తెచ్చుకొని ఒక ప్లేస్ చేసుకుంటుంది సార్. అప్పుడు ఆ పేజ్ని మనం క్లీన్ పేజ్ అంటాం సార్. ఎప్పుడైతే ఇది ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయడం స్టార్ట్ చేస్తుందో సేమ్ టైంలో ఆ ఇన్సర్ట్ సంబంధించిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మొత్తం లాగ్ లో కూడా రాస్తుంది ప్యారలల్ గా. ఎవరు రాస్తున్నారు సార్? యువర్ లాగ్ రైటర్ థ్రెడ్, నాట్ చెక్ పాయింట్ సార్. యువర్ లాగ్ రైటర్ థ్రెడ్. మీ లాగ్ రైటర్ థ్రెడ్ ఈ ఈ ఈ చేంజెస్ ని లాగ్ రికార్డ్స్ రూపంలో ఎల్డిఎఫ్ లోకి రాస్తుంటారు సార్. ఇది టు ప్రొటెక్ట్ డేటా ఇన్ కేస్ ఎనీథింగ్ హ్యాపెన్ ఇన్ టు ద క్యాషీ, బికాస్ ఇక్కడంతా క్యాషీలో అవుతుంది సార్. ఎనీథింగ్ మే హ్యాపెన్ ఆన్ సడన్ బేస్, వి కెనాట్ గ్యారంటీ, రైట్? దానికోసం మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ ఏం చేశారంటే, మీరు ఏ చేంజెస్ అయినా పెర్ఫామ్ చేసుకోండి, నో ప్రాబ్లం. మీరు ఏ చేంజెస్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా ఆ చేంజెస్ నేను ఎల్డిఎఫ్ లోకి మూవ్ చేసుకుంటాను టు సేవర్ సైడ్. క్లియర్?
Yes.
అట్లీస్ట్ నౌ సార్, పీపుల్, చంద్ర, అశోక్, గౌతమ్.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Don't tell less, simply, okay? I can repeat once again. We have a lot of time. Okay, because I told you right in the starting itself, I told 10 days we'll discuss only internal. Later we can run like anything, sir. If you understand this concept, SQL is pretty much easy. Chala easy, sir, SQL. But this is actual concept. You should understand the originality about how the data flowing internally. In addition, again, I will add, sir, till not yet done. Okay, I need to add some more points like recompile, compile, lot, but not now. In advanced level, add that points. Okay, so your log writer thread is writing that log records into the LDF file to satisfy durability, to satisfy wall concept. If you tell the same answer, your interview will impress like anything, sir. Seriously, you should tell this durability. Actually, there is a concept called durability. You should highlight this point, sir, while you are explaining to the interviewer. Durability. Durability is nothing but safety, sir. This is durability, safety. For safety purpose, we are moving to the LDF file. We'll discuss about this, sir. Questions? No questions? Up to here, sir. Forget about checkpoint.
So every second will write, right? Log writer.
Don't call it as a seconds or something, sir. It will move. That's
Millisecond.
it.
Every time.
No, sir.
Like
Nowhere Microsoft mentioned that time frame, sir. I just read like anything. Nowhere he written the time frame, unfortunately. Okay, just I don't want to blame user with wrong data. Okay, it will flush, no worries. That's it. There is nowhere Microsoft mentions in how much time. In when you go and search in Google, they will tell that okay, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. That is also wrong answer. I will tell you, sir.
Okay.
That's what, sir. I just wanted to explain you. Just refer, get the base information, sir. Then you need to go for internals. Without getting base information, don't go for internals, sir. Definitely you'll go mad. మీకు బేస్ కాన్సెప్ట్ తెలియకుండా ఇంటర్నల్స్కి వెళ్ళకూడదు. ఒరిజినాలిటీ is your base concept, sir. Then go for internals lot. Okay? Not okay?
One more clarification, sir.
Yes.
If
Yes, ma'am.
if you run this checkpoint, the buffer cache become empty, yeah?
No, sir. No, ma'am. I will explain you. Hold. We'll start. If once it clear, next is we are going to discuss about the checkpoint. Okay. Now, I will give you one example. Everyone can understand easily. Take your mobile, sir. Take your mobile. Take your laptop, and you are on mobile. You are playing PUBG. Assume, sir, PUBG for 1.5 hour, and your mobile uh, got warm automatically because PUBG is the highest graphic, right? Okay, you are playing with ultra, and your mobile got hanging, and what you tried, you to restart your mobile. Once it is starting, it will take a couple of milliseconds to bring all your applications on the main screen, right? Yes or no? Yes, no.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Take your laptop also, sir. You are heavy. You done heavy graphics. Design something heavy graphics, and your CPUs and your memory is hitting high. You restarted the server. Once your laptop is also coming online, once it will take a fraction of milliseconds to display all your icons in the main screen. Yes or no? What is doing exactly in the backend? It is running recovery phase. Okay. In your mobile also taking running recovery phase. Your laptop also is running recovery phase. Your SQL will also run the recovery phase. Whenever you restart the server, whenever you restart SQL, it will run the recovery phase. Without recovery phase, your SQL never comes to online. Okay, we'll discuss that concept in the restoring. Okay, why Microsoft came up with the checkpoint means to reduce the recovery time. The main actual, okay, the main agenda for checkpoint is that is the main concept, sir, to reduce the recovery phase. To reduce the recovery phase, Microsoft came up with a interesting point called checkpoint. The originality is moving the data, sir. Okay, I can agree. One more concept is also there for checkpoint, that is nothing but recovery phase. Sir, whenever we are discussing recovery phase, again I will come this concept. I don't want confuse you. Okay. Now, 2 points, sir. One is it is moving the data to the disk. That is the main. One more thing is also very important. That is to reduce recovery phase. To reduce the recovery phase, checkpoint is placing a major role. Checkpoint is placing a major role. These are the two major properties what checkpoint is doing. Writing the data from buffer to disk, reducing the recovery phase. Okay, clear? Not clear?
Clear.
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now, sir, first point only we are focusing today. Next point we'll focus on the restore, sir. Hope that will make sense, right? Everyone?
Yes.
Because it will overload, sir. That's what my agenda is. It will overload. Overload, sir. I don't want to make overload. Let it be go for normal only, sir. Okay. Now checkpoint, sir. Even when you go to the Microsoft block also, see, sir, checkpoint is process periodically scanning the buffer cache for the buffer which pages from the specific database and write all the dirty pages to the disk. Checkpoint save the during a lateral recovery by creating the pointer, blah 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 something. Whatever I explained, same thing Microsoft is telling, sir. Okay. Now let me go to this one, sir. Now, so in a simple lay terms, I'm explaining, sir. Don't get confused at all. Okay. Whenever checkpoint triggers, whenever checkpoint triggers, whenever checkpoint triggers, what it will do, right? It will scan all the dirty pages in the data cache. It will scan all the dirty pages in the data cache. Along with, it will scan all the records in the log cache, log records in the log cache. Log records will move into the log file, and data dirty pages will move into the data file. In a simple term, sir, I don't want confuse, sir. Whenever checkpoint triggers, it will scan data cache, log cache. Whatever data is available that time, okay, the dirty pages will move into the data cache and the log records will move into the LDF file. Apart from nothing else it is doing, sir. Now questions.
You told earlier log writer will write from log record to
Yeah, agree.
LDF file.
Agree, sir. I agree with that one. That is a major. But whenever checkpoint triggers, that time I'm explaining. That is the original concept. But even checkpoint will also move the log records to the LDF file when it triggered. That's it.
Okay, checkpoint simultaneously will move the
Yes.
will move from data cache to data MDF file and log record to LDF file, right?
Exactly, sir. Exactly.
Okay.
That is the actual processor, log writer. Okay. That is also, but checkpoint is also doing one more additional thing, sir. That's it. As everyone knows that it is just moving the dirty pages to the disk. No, 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 no. It is also moving log records to the LDF file. But only when checkpoint triggers, sir. Otherwise, no. Your log writer thread only taking responsibility. Clear? Not clear? In a
Yeah,
simple
clear.
lay terms, I explain, sir. I don't want confuse at all. Okay. Let me open Notepad, sir. Then you will get better idea. Okay. Checkpoint. So we have different types of checkpoints, sir. Manual. Okay. Automatic, indirect, and manual checkpoint, automatic checkpoint, indirect checkpoint, internal checkpoint. So we have four types of checkpoints. So what checkpoint basically will do, sir? Okay, it will writes writes all dirty pages to disk and make dirty page to clean page. That's it, sir. So checkpoint will move all the data which is available in that dirty page to the disk, and it will and once it move the data, now you should not call it as a dirty page. You should call it as a clean page. Page is still in buffer only, sir. Your pages are still in buffer, but not as a dirty page. It has again acting as a clean page. Your checkpoint never flush. Checkpoint ఎప్పుడు flush చేయదండి. Checkpoint never flush. Checkpoint will move the data from buffer to disk and it will make that page as a clean page. That is the originality of your checkpoint, sir. It will write all the dirty pages to disk, and it will make the dirty page into clean page. The page is still in buffer only, sir. Page is still in buffer. It not yet moved to the MD. It not yet flushed from disk from buffer, sir. Sorry. Flush it. It never delete the page in buffer. It will just keep the page in buffer itself. Getting, ma'am? Gautam, Karthik, Praveen, Ravi, Ashok. Yes, no.
Yes,
So
sir.
once
Whenever
the checkpoint runs, like a clean page will be available in the buffer
buffer,
cache, right?
buffer cache. Yes. It never flushes. Don't flush, sir. No. It never flush.
So one more thing. Here you said na log writer will write the log. Instead of that, is there any writer to write the data?
No, only log writer thread, ma'am. Log writer thread will write the from log cache to LDF file. Even checkpoint will also write, sir. Only whenever checkpoint triggers. But actual originality is this one. It will write all the dirty pages to the disk and make the dirty page to the clean page. And we have 4 types of checkpoints: manual, automatic, indirect, internal. Very simple. Don't make complex. Okay. If you understand the logic, you should not to prepare, sir. You don't worry about preparing. Just tell that, okay, what is the dirty page? So if you make any changes in the buffer, technically we'll call it as a dirty page. Who will move? Checkpoint will, whenever checkpoint triggers, it will move the page, dirty page to disk, and it will make as a clean page. That's it. No need to buy hard. No need to make. If you remember the concept, you're almost good at internal, sir. Clear? Can I go for different types?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. So when I go for manual, sir, this is manual checkpoint I trigger right just now. Where is it? Oh, this one. So if you wanted to checkpoint, manual checkpoint, if you wanted to run 10 seconds, okay, after you can just forget about this one, sir. Okay, if you wanted to trigger the checkpoint, you can trigger the checkpoint whenever you need. When you will need this manual checkpoint, is I will explain you in the log file troubleshooting, sir. Again, I will come this concept. As of now, if you wanted to go and run the checkpoint to your database, you can say go and run the checkpoint, sir. That won't make any harm. But you are running checkpoint only on that database.
We can find, right, who fired the checkpoint.
Sorry.
No, you fired manually checkpoint command, right?
Yes.
We can find, right, who fired the checkpoint, through which login this checkpoint as well
That's very
execute.
difficult, sir. No, it's very difficult. Not that much Microsoft made the historical information.
No.
That is the
So see, in production hours we can't fire checkpoint, right? It is very
no.
like
You can. No, it won't making any harm, sir. It never make any harm. Is it making any harm? If you wanted to see the data very quickly over the NBF file, you can trigger the checkpoint. It won't make any harm. Nothing. You can trigger, sir. Getting my point? It never make any harm. But let's see, sir. Okay. Let's go to the SQL error log. Anywhere it is writing, sir. Hold on. This is not. I'm not sure why suddenly. Come on. Yeah, this one. Okay. Nowhere it will start writing any information, sir, here. But that's what we can track. That's what, sir. I will explain you. We can track, but that not easy, sir. Not easy. We can track who triggered the checkpoint, but not easy. I will discuss this concept in advanced level. Okay, I will show you, sir. No worries.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can run, sir. It is not making any harm. So when you will run manual checkpoint, that's what very important question, sir. That is what I told you that I will explain you later. But because that is very important concept. If you tell now, definitely, sir. When means your log file is getting full. Your log file is getting full due to checkpoint. Your log file is getting full due to oldest page. So again, sir, forget about who are starting your career. Again, I will come this concept, sir. Who are experienced only for them, I'm explaining. When you will run manual checkpoint means your log file, your database log file is getting full due to checkpoint. Your log file is getting due to full due to oldest page. In these two scenarios only, majorly we'll go and run manual checkpoint, sir. Otherwise, we'll never run manual checkpoint. Yes, no.
So yeah, oldest page in the sense you were saying that column, right? Log reuse wait description column.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Whenever you see the oldest page, whenever you see the checkpoint, due to this only, your log file is getting full, then we'll troubleshoot, sir.
That time we
I,
can run checkpoint command manually.
yes, sir. Yes, see,
Okay.
when we are discussing log file troubleshoot, okay, checkpoint and oldest trigger the manual checkpoint on that DB. Log file troubleshoot, sir. Okay, so I highlight this point again. When you see the oldest page, when you see the old checkpoint, trigger the manual checkpoint on the database. That's it. Mostly this is the scenario, sir. Okay, again I told you, right, the people who are starting career, no worries. Again I will come this concept in the troubleshooting here, sir. Again I will come up this concept, all concepts. Arey yaar, yesterday I forget to save. Come on. I explained the DB correction, but I forget to save the points. Shit. Okay, no worries. I hope you got it right, sir. Oh, very not bad. Very is not bad. So manual checkpoint, sir. Okay. So now that's what is automatic checkpoint, sir. Now, what is automatic checkpoint? See, sir, it is a background process in SQL Server, and it is a default most common checkpoint, sir. Most used common checkpoint. Automatic checkpoint will run on every database in entire instance. Again, I'm repeating, sir. Don't get confused. Automatic checkpoints will run for every database on entire instance, entire your SQL, entire your SQL instance. How many databases are available, right? For all database, automatic checkpoint is keep on triggering. Automatic checkpoint is keep on triggering. Then someone asks, what is the interval time, Subbu? What is interval time, sir? For to run the automatic checkpoint, sir. Basically, everyone will tell it will run for 2 seconds. Everyone will tell it will run for 60 seconds. Sir, SQL Server continuously checking the number of log records, and once it estimate that number of log records is sufficient to process in the time specified in the interval, sir. Okay, so there is a concept to call. Right click on here, go to properties, go to go to settings, go to database. Sorry. So in the database settings, there is a concept called recovery interval time. So by default it will be 0, sir. Okay, by default it will 0. Don't change, sir. Again, that is not a best practice, because I told you, right, checkpoint will improve recovery phase. If you are touching this one, sometimes it may harm your recovery phase. Means whenever you are restarting server, whenever you are restarting SQL, internally checkpoint will trigger, sir. That that your recovery phase will impact. So don't touch the checkpoint, automatic checkpoint, sir. Let it be 0. What do you mean by 0? Means it will estimate, SQL Server will estimate the data, whatever you modified in the buffer, and if you feel that that is good to run the checkpoint, it will trigger the automatic checkpoint and it will move the data to the disk. Disk. If you want, you can go and change, sir. If you want, you can go and change every 1 minute. I need to run. But even you set the recover interval time also. Even you set the recover interval time also. What it will do? It will estimate. See, continuously checking the number of log records. Once it estimate number of log records sufficient to process in the time specified interval, configure. It will issue the checkpoint command. It will take in care, sir. You no need to worry. Okay, better don't touch the recover interval, sir. Let it be 0. So checkpoint is keep on scanning the whatever data you are performing. It feel that that is good to run the checkpoint. It will trigger the checkpoint automatically. That is automatic checkpoint. Every database it will keep on checking, sir. Online people, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, no. What is automatic checkpoint, sir? So SQL Server is automatically will trigger the checkpoint when it will estimate the changes which we made in the buffer is good to run the checkpoint within the time interval, then it will trigger the checkpoint. You no need to worry, sir. Yes, no, clear, not clear, everyone. సో ఆటోమేటిక్ చెక్ పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే ఎంత డేటా మనం చేంజ్ చేసామో ఈ డేటాకి చెక్ పాయింట్ ట్రిగర్ చేస్తే కరెక్ట్ గా ఉంటుందని ఎస్టిమేట్ చేసుకునేటప్పుడే ఆటోమేటిక్ చెక్ పాయింట్ ని ట్రిగర్ చేసుకుంటుంది ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ డేటాబేస్ అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ మూవింగ్ సార్. యూ నో నీడ్ టు టేక్ కేర్ ఎనీథింగ్, ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ కేర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. And you can change the interval from command prompt also, you can change it, sir. If you wanted to change from graphical user interface also, you can change it, sir. All these commands I will show you at the ending, sir. sp config is very important. Okay, by using sp config you can change lot many things configuration. Out of this is also one of very important points, sir. As of now, no need to change. Okay, I will explain you in the advanced level sp config, then you will get better idea. So now no need to do, sir. If you want to change, you can change, but my suggestion is go for default, no need to change. Because for example, sir, why I'm telling no means, for example, by mistakenly you 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 mentioned 10 means every 10 minutes your automatic checkpoint will trigger, sir. Now, okay, now I can give you one example. 9 o'clock your checkpoint got triggered. Next is 9:10, sir. 9:10 till 9:10 whatever the changes you perform, that is not yet moved to the mdf file, sir. Assume at 9, assume at 9 9 9 9 your server went down, your server went down, your SQL went down, sir. What about this 9 minutes data? What about this 9 minutes data, sir? So that's the reason, don't change the interval time, sir. Let it be default, let it be move the data. Now whenever you are starting your SQL server, it scans the buffer like anything. It scans, sir, because the 10 minutes, obviously when you restart the server your cache will complete, right? So now what it will do, it will go to the ldf file, and what is the data is ldf file that is not yet moved to the mdf file. Then it will scan, sir. Again, this core internal, I don't want to confuse all this stuff, sir. Just make a note, don't change the recover interval time, sir. That's it. I will come this concept in the advanced level. Hope everyone understands, sir. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Don't change the interval time. It will affect, sir, river. recovery phase. Sir, if you wanted to see, someone asked, right? So he asked, right? I hope Venkatesh, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you can Subbu sir. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can get, sir, but that's what this is again core internal. I don't want discuss right away. Okay. So you can read when the last checkpoint has been triggered by a function called fn_db log. Okay. I will explain you this concept later, sir, not now. Okay. You will get lots of bunch of information, sir. Okay. It's very difficult to understand. Okay. But again, I told you, right? No worries. I will touch base this concept in the advanced level. This is the one approach, fn_db log. Using that, you can get when the last checkpoint has been triggered. You can get it, sir.
No, my question is who triggered the checkpoint?
No, that no,
Okay.
no. I believe no, sir.
Yeah, this
Okay.
command will give like when is the last time the checkpoint was triggered,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. My question is who triggered the checkpoint?
Uh, Approximately no, sir. That time, you need to make some audits. So login audits, right? Will enable login audits. From there, you need to track who connected to the server. Okay. On that
Okay.
time frame, that level, we need to track again.
Okay.
Okay. That is one simple approach, sir. One is you can enable the trace file, sir. 3504. Okay. When you enable the trace file, whenever it is flushing, okay, it will write the information in the error log, sir. But don't enable this one. It will bump your SQL error log like anything, sir. I mean, your SQL server error log will grow like anything. Okay, if you enable that trace file, basically my suggestion is no need, sir. Internally it is performing, let them. We don't want. Okay, that is how it will made, sir. You can enable 3504 trace file. You can also use 35 trace file to log the checkpoint information in error log. Starting from SQL Server 2012, SQL error log info in the error log you can run, sir. If it is taking long checkpoint, a checkpoint is keep on running. It's a long checkpoint, right, sir? So whenever you see long checkpoint, okay, it will definitely write, sir. No need to enable this one. But before SQL Server 2012, it never write any information error log if it is checkpoint is running for long time, sir. Means checkpoint went into hung state. For example, మీ checkpoint hung state కెళ్తే SQL error log లో రాస్తుంది, sir, from SQL Server 2012, but not before you need to enable 3504 trace file. Sir, this is for automatic checkpoint. I am not discussing about manual checkpoint, internal checkpoint, indirect checkpoint. This is for automatic checkpoint, all this process. Forget about manual, sir. Whenever you need, you will run the checkpoint. That's we are focusing only on the automatic checkpoint. Hope you got it, sir.
Yes, Subbu.
Sir, as of now, who are starting career, just remember what is checkpoint, okay, how many types of checkpoint, what each checkpoint is doing. This all stuff you can understand at the ending of our course, sir. Then you can focus more on that part. As of now, just focus only on the what is checkpoint, how many types of checkpoint, what each checkpoint will do. That's it, sir. In a just simple lay terms. That's it as of now. No worries. I will share the material in the next week. Okay. FAQs also I will share. You can start the preparing the FAQs, sir. Not everything accurate. Okay. Uh, because 2 to 3 years ago, the questions is what is checkpoint, what is lazy writer, what is the difference between checkpoint and lazy writer. They are asking like this, sir. Now no one is asking these questions. The people who already experienced, they if they attend, They came to know, sir. Now no one is asking what is checkpoint, what is laser, what is the difference between blah blah blah. Everyone is expecting something beyond. So that's the reason we are also going for beyond technical, sir. Okay. Now there are two other checkpoint also, right? Indirect checkpoint, internal checkpoint, sir. From SQL Server 2012, again I'm repeating, from SQL Server 2012, Microsoft came up with a concept called indirect checkpoint. Means DB level. DB level. So if you wanted to run the checkpoint for your particular database, again I'm repeating, sir, if you wanted to run, again I'm repeating, if you wanted to run checkpoint for your database a different interval, then you can go for indirect checkpoint, sir. మీ సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ లో నాకు మల్టిపుల్ డేటాబేసెస్ ఉన్నాయి సార్. నా డేటాబేస్ కి చెక్ పాయింట్ డిఫరెంట్ గా రన్ అవ్వాలి అనుకునేటప్పుడు మీరు ఇండైరెక్ట్ చెక్ పాయింట్ కి వెళ్ళొచ్చు సార్. యూ విల్ గో ఫర్ ఇండైరెక్ట్ చెక్ పాయింట్. గోట్ యూ online people? So if you wanted to change the interval time for your specific database, then go for the indirect checkpoint, sir. Nothing, very simple logic, sir. Okay. So mostly I never remember the commands most of the time. Okay, that is one of the bad thing. Okay, so that's the reason I will mention everything in the PPT itself. Okay, so I wanted to see what is the recovery interval time set for my database, sir. I don't have 2014, I have 2017, sir. Let it be, sir. All this you will get, sir. Keep on getting, no worries. Don't get hurry, sir. Okay, so when you run 60 seconds is the default, set it for the adventure work 2017, sir. If you wanted to change, you can change it to 120 seconds, sir. Now you can go and change it. Now you can go and read, sir. 120 seconds. So now for this specific database, every 120 seconds your checkpoint will triggers, because I change my interval time. I don't want automatic checkpoint, I want my checkpoint. That feature came from the SQL Server 2017.
What scenarios we can change like this, Subbu?
Some mental application team will be there, right, sir? I will tell directly like that only. Very psychotic application team. They want, we don't want, no one will, sir. Till now in my career, never change. Okay. Even I asked multiple experience, more than 10, 12, 13. They told no. But sometimes if application team is telling, okay, I want, I can give sir one example. Like we can think like this also. Uh, they are not performing more changes, sir. They are not performing more changes. They are only using for reporting purpose. Assume, sir. And by default, the checkpoint is keep on running, right? Yes or no? By
Yes.
default, the checkpoint. If they feel that we are telling it won't make any impact, but if they feel that checkpoint will impact their business operations, select operations on the database, I don't want run checkpoint for frequently. In that scenario, you can go and change, sir. Maybe in that scenarios, at least I pass one inputs, but that is up to application team, sir. Definitely they will come up with different. But maximum we never change the interval time, sir. But I think this is the maybe one of the reason. If they feel that checkpoint is making harm for their application and this is not for writing, I don't. We will explain, sir. Checkpoint never touch because you are not performing any changes. Correct? If you make changes only, checkpoint will start trigger and they will start writing the data into the database. Otherwise, why it will do, sir? No, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But sometimes they can't understand whatever we are saying. Okay, in that scenario, will no worries, we can go and change it. No worries. Yep.
Okay.
That is indirect checkpoint, sir. Now, what is internal checkpoint is very important, very interesting point, sir. Sir, when you are not you, sir, by default, lot many things we are doing in the backend, sir. During backups, during DBCC check DB, during SQL services shutdowning, during database is going to offline. During you are altering something in the database level. Okay, switching the recovery models. In simple recovery model, okay, uh, internal checkpoint will trigger, sir. Any one of this operation you are performing, okay, any one of this operation you are performing, okay, internal checkpoint will trigger. I will come up with a couple of scenarios in the coming sessions. Just make a note when internal checkpoint will trigger, sir. Whenever you are performing certain operations like taking the full backup, taking differential backup, taking log backups, not differential backup, log backups, sir, especially full backups. Okay, especially when you are taking the full backups. Okay, uh, when you are taking the snapshots, when you are taking the snapshot, when you are running the DBCC check DB, sir, firstly, you most of the people don't know about all these concepts. Okay, when you are performing any one of these operations, internal checkpoint will trigger, sir. Why? What? We will discuss later, sir. Okay, in the coming sessions. This concept I will discuss in the backups. These two concepts I will discuss in the recovery model. This concept we will discuss in the corruption. This concept we will discuss in the altering. Okay, almost all the concept we'll discuss in the coming sessions, sir. So whenever you are performing any one of such kind of operations, internal checkpoint will trigger, sir. Okay, not okay?
Okay, sir.
So this is about checkpoint, sir. Any questions? I hope you clarify your doubts, you enhance everyone. The people who are starting, you got it right, sir, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Questions? No questions? Okay. Okay. Next concept, sir. Lazy writer. Lazy writer. Sir, it is also system process. Okay. It is also system
So,
process. Yeah.
sorry to
Yes.
interrupt. Yeah, like
No, no
we
problem.
have like four checkpoints: automatic, indirect, manual, and internal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like actually default would be like
Automatic, sir.
automatic. So
Automatic.
depend upon the application request, like we would be
I
changing.
can go for, yeah, DB level I can change it.
Okay, DB level is the one like application team requires.
Yes, sir. Mostly, yes. We
Okay,
never change, we never encourage, sir.
okay, okay.
Let it
So
be default.
actually, yeah, actually the concept is like it will catch memory.
Yes, sir. No, it will see whenever checkpoint rates, it will move the data. That's it. Apart from nothing, sir. If you wanted to see data very quickly, you need to run the checkpoint frequently, right? Otherwise, you can't see the data in the MDF file.
Sorry, I got breakdown.
Okay. So, sir, basically, what is the main purpose of checkpoint? It is writing all the changes whatever you made in the buffer. That's it, sir. Apart from nothing, it is doing.
Okay,
Yeah, and it will make
so
the page as a clean page again. The page will be stay back.
okay, okay. It will make a transaction log to the memory disk.
Also, sir, only on that specific time only it will also verify the log manager and it will move the data to the LDF file, log records. Okay, no questions, right? Yeah. Now, sir, lazy writer. Sir, lazy writer, in the name itself, lazy, sir, means always it is in the sleeping mode. Always it will be in the sleeping mode. So lazy writer invokes invokes when lazy writer invokes when RAM is getting full. Lazy writer invokes whenever RAM is getting full, sir. Otherwise, always it will be in the sleepy mode only. Not checkpoint, sir. Checkpoint is keep on scanning, keep on working. It is performing, sir. But lazy writer, especially when you go to the lazy writer, whenever your RAM is getting full, your lazy writer invokes, and it will it it will move all the dirty pages dirty pages to disk and flush flush all the flush flush the pages from buffer to make RAM okay clean, healthy, healthy, healthy. So whenever lazy writer invokes, it will also move the dirty pages. Don't get confused. Okay, lazy writer is not just flushing the data, sir. It is first moving the data to the disk. Okay, first it will verify any dirty pages are available that is not yet moved to the MDF file. First it will move the dirty pages to the MDF file, then it will start flushing. Flushing means removing, sir. It won't remove all the pages, sir. It will follow one algorithm. That algorithm is least reference count, least used pages, sir. Any name you can call it as a least used pages, sir. Means assume, sir, these are the pages are available. Assume you used this page for 10 times. You used this page for 200 times. You used this space for one time. You used this space for 5 times. Used this space for 500 times. So whenever lazy writer invokes, what is this least reference count? What is this least used pages count? Based on that, it will start flushing these pages. Means it will start removing the pages from the buffer. Okay, it will remove the from buffer to make RAM healthy. To make RAM healthy, again I'm repeating, to make RAM healthy, it will flushes the pages from the buffer. But someone may ask, how many pages it flush? That we don't know, sir. Nowhere. How much if I flush my RAM is healthy, that much it will flush, sir. That I can tell you. ఎంత ఫ్లష్ చేస్తుందంటే మీరు ఎంత ఫ్లష్ చేస్తే ర్యామ్ హెల్దీగా ఉంటుందో అంత వరకు ఫ్లష్ చేసుకుంటుంది, సార్. Got it? Online people?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If how much if I flush, my RAM is healthy, that much it will flush, sir. That is the purpose of your lazy writer. When lazy writer invokes, lazy writer always in the sleepy mode. Whenever it's identified that RAM is getting full, it will get active, sir. Then it will start going to the buffer, and it will first move all the data which is not yet moved to the MDF file. First it will move, then it will start flushing the data based on the least reference count, least used pages to make RAM healthy. Apart from nothing, sir. Most of the people will ask about what is the difference between checkpoint and lazy writer. So checkpoint we can control. Lazy writer, no, there is no control on you. You can't do anything on lazy writer, sir. Nothing. There is no control on lazy writer, but you can control the checkpoint. You can change the interval. of the checkpoint. There is no control. Checkpoint never flushes. Lazy writer will flushes. Checkpoint never make your RAM healthy, but lazy writer will make RAM healthy. Agree, not agree? Always lazy. Whenever lazy writer invokes, it makes sure that your RAM is healthy. But checkpoint no, sir. Checkpoint is just moving the data. It never bother. It never worry about the buffer. It will just move the data to the disk. Yep. No. Yes. Sir, getting, sir. Very simple definition, sir. I don't want to make more complex. Whenever RAM is getting full, lazy writer invokes. Okay. Whenever it will invokes, it will verify any pages that is not yet moved to the MDF file. It will move the data. Then it will start flushing based on the least reference count, least used pages, sir. What is the difference? So checkpoint, we have the control and we have different types of checkpoint, not like a lazy writer, and we don't have any control on lazy writer. It will automatically should invoke. You don't have any control, sir. Okay. Checkpoint never flushes, but lazy writer will flushes. Checkpoint will convert the dirty pages into the clean page. Checkpoint will convert and it will flushes the, sir. Flushes. But what? Least used pages, least reference count. Okay, not okay. That's it, sir. Don't keep more head on lazy writer on checkpoint. That's good for you. Okay. Let me stop you here, sir. Only eager writer asset properties pending that we'll discuss on Monday. Okay. Any questions till now, sir?
So you'll come up this topic one again, right? In the future also, right?
Checkpoint I will
I-
come, sir, not lazy writer. Lazy
Okay.
writer, that's
So
it, sir. Apart from nothing else, it will do.
I want how the update operation happen. Uh, this is
Same only, right,
you
sir?
told. Hmm?
Same only. It will go to the data cache. It will verify whether the pages are available or not. In case not, it will get the page. That page is a clean page. Just start updating the data. That page will become dirty page. Then checkpoint will trigger. It will move the data to the MDF file. Same
No,
concept
so
for insert, update, delete.
suppose you are also updating same record. I also updating the same record.
That's
That
what
time.
locking mechanism I will discuss, sir. That again I will come up.
Okay.
No, sir. Same time, two users can't update the same data. No, SQL never allows, because whenever you are performing anything, SQL server will place an exclusive lock. That if you understand that concept, then we are good at the updates as well, inserts update as well, deletes as well. We not yet discuss, sir. There is a concept called latches. There is a concept called logs. All that concepts comes into the picture again. We'll discuss, sir. Again, I will come up.
Okay.
Yep. No questions. Thank you, sir. And see you on Monday. Okay, because I need to complete last batch. Okay, no session for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. And thanks for raising all your hands, sir. And just ping me your email address, and we'll make a note, sir. On Monday or Tuesday, we'll go for all the private sessions only. There won't be any public sessions, sir. Okay.
Okay.
If you trust me, you can start do the payment, sir. Oh, let me stop the recording. I'm so sorry.